A wise and hard-working father watches his son. His son just plays and kills time every day. One day, the father called his son over and handed him a plain old fountain pen. The father said, "Son, how much do you think this pen is worth?" $1, the son said. The father nodded and said, "Okay. I want you to sell it for $2. Can you do it?" The son said hesitantly, "Okay, I'll give it a try." The son went to a nearby market. After a while, he finally sold the pen for $2. And he ran home excitedly. "Father, I sold it for $2. The son said happily. "Well done, son. Now there is another mission," the father said. The father handed his son the same old pen again. The father said, "Son, this time I want you to sell it for $10. The son said in shock, $10? Such a pen? Think about it carefully and use your brain." "I believe you, Father," said with a smile. The son began to think. He decided to package the pen in a nice box and add a small card with an inspirational quote. He went to a cafe and showed the gift pen to customers. Soon, someone liked the gift and bought it for $10. The son returned to his father excitedly. "Father, I did it. I sold it for $10. The father said, "Well done. But now there is one last challenge." The father handed his son the last pen. The father said, "Son, this time I want you to sell for $100. The son looked at his father in shock. $100? How is that possible? The father said, "Don't worry. Think carefully and find a way." The son learned that a famous writer came to town to hold a book signing. The son rushed to the scene and successfully got the writer to sign the pen. With the signature pen, the son returned to the market. The son shouted, "A fountain pen signed by a famous author. Only $100. A collector noticed and bought it immediately. The son couldn't believe it and ran home with the money. The son said, "Father, I sold it for $100. The father smiled and said, "I know you can. Now tell me, what did you learn?" "I learned even an ordinary pen, as long as if you are willing to explore its potential. It can also have great value," said the son. "That's right, kid. Just like these pens, you can improve yourself through hard work, creativity, and belief. Remember this, the value of your life depends on how you shape yourself." The father said with a smile,